Okay, guys, I am finally back. I'm so sorry. I'm a bit late to this. I literally am like 30 minutes late, I would say. I had to do a bunch of cleaning, which really sucked. So that's what I had to do. And I was a bit late. Wasn't prepared for that. Let me read through here before I get started. Why is the live stream so early today? I don't know. I just wanted to do it early because sometimes people can't watch the live streams late at night depending on the time zone. So I just want to like get it so that people can also join in the early live streams as well as the late ones. I don't know if my microphone has its dedicated stuff to it. It's being annoying. Okay, I don't know why this poll is in my way. I'm gonna close it because it's just getting in the way of my chat. We're gonna start off talking about the development of the game and what's been going on since last live stream that I did. So you guys are kind of caught up for people who aren't in the Discord. If you are interested in the Discord and you haven't joined in yet, then the link is in the pinned comment, so you guys can join there. Let's go ahead and get started looking at the Discord. And I'll show you guys some of the work we've been doing because we did get a bunch of stuff done. If I can find the properties to the Discord. Here we go. Okay. So, in development, we had a big announcement on the 6th because every month we will do a dev blog, which basically we put a bunch of words into it and we basically tell you guys what we've completed during the month of last month and then what we plan to start doing in the month of the announcements. So this would be the month of March. I'm not going to read all of it because it's a bunch of stuff, but I will read some of it to you guys. We're going to plan to have the tutorial map complete by the end of March, or at least April 6th is when it is. And we also are going to have the main map being worked on. The tutorial map will be a map that everyone spawns on when they first join to complete a tutorial. Players can skip the tutorial and be sent to the main world, but if you complete the tutorial, you gain some currency and a possible skin. We want to add a skin that you guys can get from doing the tutorial. We just don't know what it will be yet. It will be a tiny map to kind of showcase how SEL is going to be and how it's going to offer its map to players. It's also going to help it so you guys better understand the game, as there'll be a bunch of things to complete in the tutorial to kind of understand the mechanics of our game. And as the game goes on, then there'll be more added to the tutorial. So for example, in the future when we add dueling, we'll add dueling to the tutorial so you guys know how to kind of do that. So it's going to be kind of progressing as the game progresses as well. So I'm all over the place because I just got thrown off with everything. We want to have all the animations for the starters. Springhorn is currently underway for having animations complete. Same for the Vulpix. The Vulpix and the Springhorn are getting the animations worked on. I don't know exactly when they'll be completed, as both of the people working on them are pretty busy, but they will get those done soon, hopefully. I do have like 25 unknown DMs. Like, I have to go through my spam because most of them go into spam. So I don't get all of the DMs sometimes from different people unless like they're a friend on Discord or something. Then scripting. Scripting is going to be something we want to start on for the game. So basically what that means is we'll have basic movement, possible UI started. Now, because we only have one scripter at the moment, some of this might not be very completed. So we might just start on scripting this month and focus on it next month, as the April announcement will involve a lot of our social medias opening up to people, as well as the Roblox group. If you're not in the Discord and you don't know, we actually have an event going right now that people can post their art, which will actually be the banner for our Discord and our Roblox group. So we will actually have 2 winners. We originally were going to have 1, but then we changed it to have 2. So instead of just 1 person, we'll have 1 winner for the Discord art group, and then for the Roblox one. So we'll be opening our Roblox group in April. Sounds for creatures. We also have sounds being worked on for all of our creatures. Springhorn right now is the one closest to completed with the sounds, as Vulprix is still being worked on as well, but we don't have many. Oh yeah, don't mind my pings, okay? I have a bunch. As you could probably tell, I have a bunch of them. I just don't have the time to check them, because as soon as I do, then magically more appear. And then, last thing I had in this announcement, sorry, I'm just kind of all over the place, but we have the Arcosus. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm going to have to look up how to properly pronounce this guy. But this is a boar mixed with a bear. This is going to be the first omnivore in our game, and it's going to be the class Obra. This will actually be released in pre-alpha after it releases, so this might be a few updates after the pre-release is out. So this guy will definitely be out. He will be like an unlockable that you have. It's not going to be a starter or anything like that, but it will be an omnivore, so the first of that class. And then here's like a picture of the adult version by itself. And then let's see what else we got. Let's see. We are working on the map for tutorial. I don't think I'm showing it because I don't want to accidentally show it to you guys, but we have a lot of people working hard on our map for the tutorial. Now, we don't have any of the foliage actually down yet because the foliage is almost complete. We just have a few more things for the forest pack, as with our game, I wanted to make the foliage into packs. So for what I'm saying about this basically is that the forest will have a pack, and that pack will obtain or contain trees, bushes that are related to the forest. I might show the map. I do have a goal set for super chats. So anyone that like donates money or has a super chat, and we have 5 of those, I will show progress to the map. But if we don't get any of those, then I won't show progress of the map. Will flyers be as common as they are in Creatures of Sonaria? I don't know exactly that answer to that question yet, as we do want to add flyers, but we don't want to make them too common and too rare at the same time. So we'll try to figure that out as well. Also, you're not required to donate. Don't worry. I'm just putting that out there that we have a goal for super chats, and if we hit that goal, we'll show the map. So I feel like my microphone is not doing what it's supposed to do, and it's annoying me. Does my microphone sound weird? Like, can you tell if it sounds weird or not? We'll start on the development of our texture here in a second. I don't know why the texture didn't save. I'm actually annoyed by that. I had a texture on the face, but the face did not save. I don't know why that is. I had this colored and everything. I don't know why it's being silly. Okay, texture paint. I have the default Vulprix on here, so why did you not save? Don't mind his odd colors. We still have to texture the whole body, so that's gonna be something to work on. It's okay, I can redo it anyway. It was probably butt. We'll bring him to life. I'm thinking I want to start, because last time I started with the base, and then I started with this, but I feel like it caused issues, so I kind of want to start with, like, the white this time, maybe, and then just, like, go from there. Bro's teeth are showing, don't mind his teeth. Right now, I am retexturing the Vulprix as they are in need of that. I'm just gonna kind of make his white kind of just like right there. Needs to be up on this side a little more. Yeah, there we go. And this just kind of goes on the side. I feel like an airbrush would probably be better for this part. It makes it look more realistic in a sense. This is like a very sloppy work in progress. I know I should mirror this, but I'm afraid that if I mirror it, it's gonna cause issues. You know what? We're gonna go for it. We're gonna mirror this guy and see if it causes issues. Please don't cause issues, though. Now that looks a little bit better. I like when it's symmetrical. I don't know why the last one didn't save. That kind of still irritates me. Because I had the whole face done and he's like not completed. Like, I don't know what happened to you. Okay, I like that so far. I am content with that so far. Will there be more feline creatures? Yes, we will have feline creatures. Did I even show you guys the philatitis, I think it's pronounced? Hold on. I don't even think I showed you guys. I thought I showed you in last stream, so I don't think I showed you in this one. This is the owl mixed with the cat, the philatitis. He is a gorgeous creature. I love this one since I saw it and I just had to. So this is going to be one of our feline-like creatures. So they're not like, it's not really prominent with the feline, but we definitely will have more feline creatures as well. If you haven't seen, here's some of the textures. I do have to unfortunately redo these guys because I did mess up on something. But this is what the piebald for the springhorn will look like. This is what the ethereistic will look like on the springhorn. Something about the mutations that I almost forgot to tell you guys. You can gain these mutations from being nested and adopted in, and those who do get the pattern, the piebald pattern, will actually get some boost as well with it. Like these mutations that you can get will actually have natural boost. So it will boost in fertile. Fertile is going to be one of the stats that will be introduced to the game. This stat depends on many things. So mutations and other buffs as well as creatures itself can determine the stat of fertility. Fertility will either add more to your cooldown for laying eggs or adopting in, or decrease it, basically removing some of the cooldown. They will make fertility increase, so you will have less time of a cooldown on adopting or laying in eggs if you have the piebald mutation. With, like, the mutation having buffs, I also wanted them to have cons as well, because I feel like it's natural for mutations to have negative impacts due to the mutation of this, like, the animal. Like, in in the natural world, albino mutation also has negative impacts because most of the time they're hunted down or they're like shot because they stick out very much. So I wanted to have something like that. So what we kind of went up with the piebald is possible sunburn, since that pieblads kind of lack the like I don't even know, pigmentation I would say it would be. They could get possible sunburns, and sunburns will be a thing. I don't know how we're going to implement them into the game, but we'll do something like that. And lack of nutrients, which makes you kind of slower. So there'll be pros and cons to having mutations. The ethereistic will be the hardest mutation to gain, a mutation you can gain from being nested and adopted in like normal. And with this, you can actually gain a few things. Obviously, pink skin, which makes you stick out like a sore thumb. This is going to be like terrible for people who get the ethereistic. And boost in fertile or fertility. This will actually be the mutation that boosts fertility the most, I would say, because with the ethereistic skin being so like prominent with pink, it will make others see that creature more attractive in a sense. So it will make them very fertile. You'll just kind of stick out, and you will also become colder faster when you have this mutation. So that's how things are going to go. Just reading everything because I'm just kind of catching up on what everyone's saying. Okay, wow. The tutorial map had a lot of work done to it. I was just looking at it before I went back to texturing. That is actually pretty nice. I'm going to work on the nose now because the nose is also needing to be textured. I don't like that it's doing this. Like, if I hit paint hard and then... My worry with mirroring, because I'm not really like a pro when it comes to texturing. I'm still learning a bunch of stuff, but I'm kind of afraid that if I mirror this, that it's not going to UV unwrap the way it's supposed to be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually export this into Roblox and see if it works. And then I'll just keep going if it's fine. Let's see. I like mirroring in Blender because everything's symmetric with each other, but at the same point, it causes issues, I think, and I don't want it to cause issues. It could not find my texture. Hold on, I need to save it. This is annoying, bro. I don't want to save this texture. Okay. Now, if I go and export it one more time, I think it should work. Okay, sorry guys, I was interrupted once again. I hate being interrupted. Anyway, um, it did work. I just exported it into Roblox and it actually works. So mirroring does look like it works for texturing. It'll mess up the UV pack and model when importing for other textures. There's a few ways to mirror things in Blender. You can use the modifier in editor mode. I gotta bake the textures. I don't know how to bake the textures. I'm still learning a bunch of things when it comes to texturing. When I exported it though, it looked fine. It looked like it was actually working, so. The thing that annoys me with this is like these little lines. I can never get them to look right. Maybe I need to make this a little bigger. And then I'm gonna take and kind of thin this out because these aren't supposed to be so thick. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Pretty decent. Can you add an eagle-like species to the game? Yes. Am I going to fix the jaw? I don't know why his jaw looks like that. The original model did not look like that. I don't know what happened. I don't know why his jaw is like so far up there. Hold on. So this is the inside of his mouth. We still have to texture the inside of his mouth. But I'm gonna leave it right now because naturally, like, it's got issues. Hold on, well, maybe we could push it back a little bit. Oh god. His teeth. His teeth are sticking out. I think it would be fine just push back like this. I'm gonna just keep his mouth open just because I need to get inside and texture that. It does look like it gets shifted, but the thing that's weird is the original like model part did not shift like that, so it's kind of confusing to me. Okay. Now, this is the part that made the model kind of look ugly. It was this eyebrow thing. I don't know how to place it and make it look good. Like, bro looks like he's an angry bird. I'm gonna have to do like an airbrush. Okay, does it? Okay, it has that. I'm gonna put the strength at like 30. I'm thinking I'm gonna just kind of do it from here because I think it'd be better. Not gonna lie, I kind of like that. I mean, the eyeballs are kind of making it look weird, but that's because they're not textured yet. I think it'd look fine once they're textured. There's the face, guys. We made the face textured. Hopefully, it doesn't cause issues. I don't think I'm using the rigged version because the person who made the rig, they posted 3 different ones. I'm gonna try something just to make sure this works because I don't want to keep doing this work and then it ends up being annoying. So what I'm gonna try doing is I'm gonna save this image. I'm going to export the one I saw in development, and I'm going to use that and export that into Roblox and see what I can. Okay, wait, where did it go? Why did it save like that? Everything doesn't want to work with me today. Everything just wants to be against me today. Everything just wants to be against me. What is this called? Okay, so it's got to be a Roblox blend. And I don't see it on my thing anywhere. No, I don't want to search that. This is annoying me. It has the same underbite in the rigged version. Oh gosh. Right now, I am texturing the Vulprix and figuring out some stuff with the Vulprix while I'm texturing it. That is why I'm just kind of like pausing. And it's not even finding the thing I'm trying to look for, and it's irritating me. I just want to place the Vulprix in Roblox. These things are annoying me. Okay. Insert with location. See, like when I insert it into Roblox, it's fine, but I have a feeling that nothing wants to work the way I want it to work. So after I finish the whole model, it's going to have issues with the mapping and texturing. It looks like it's fine, so what we're going to do is we're going to move on to the eyes. Now this part, they don't need textures, so I'm just going to make this this brown color to kind of match this little part right here. It's going to look ugly for a second, guys, trust me. Why is this not on what it's supposed to be on? Okay. Let me make sure everything's fine. Hold on. Because I'm just so scared that I'm going to have to retexture this thing. What the hell? What has happened here? I don't think that all of them are supposed to be on one, though. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Go back to the eyes. Go back to the eyes. There we go. Let's... This is irritating. This needs to get out of my way because it's in the way. So all these color coordinated ones, I think those are all on one map. It looks to be that all of them are on one map. So leg texture. And I'm pretty sure the ears and the body are on one texture. What else is in that? Because I see something else is in here. Is it the jaw? Yeah, the jaw's also in there. So then the head would also go with these things, I'm guessing. That is what it looks to be. See, this is what worries me. When I mirror things, I only see this side, but I don't see the other side. I'm just trying to make sure nothing goes wrong, because I just don't want things to go wrong and then I have to redo it. Because that's what gets me irritated. I feel like these aren't supposed to... Like, when I got this Volbrix model, it looked fine. What did I do to it? I am using my computer. What if you apply the mirror after you finish the texture? Let me see that. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure this out so I don't mess up like the last time, because this is going to get me irritated if I mess up like the last time. So once I mirror it, as this is what causes the issue that I'm worried about. As you can see, I see this part, but I do not see this part because I would have to redo. But I don't remember how the person who UV mapped this did it. So I'd have to like unmap this. And I don't want to do a smart one because apparently that causes issues. So I think I'd have to map it again. That's what's causing my, like, what's making me scared is like, oh, it's gonna mess up or something. Because I don't see it on that side. It looks fine in Blender, and when I import it into Roblox, it looks fine, but when other people import it, it's got issues of its own. So these ones are color coordinated. I have to make another map. Right. Let me create another map. A new one. And we're gonna call this one Eyes and Burr. Default Volbrix. That's not even how you spell Volbrix. If they don't have the texture image and the textures weren't packed into the file, they won't import if the file is given to someone else. I'm trying to do mirroring so then it's the same on the other side of the texture so they both look the same and they're not unsymmetrical. And that's what I'm running into a problem with, because if I was to add the modifier and then apply it before texturing, it's not going to go onto this side as it would on this side. And that's what I'm running into, and I don't want it to cause issues. I'm gonna work on the eyeballs because it's stressing me out. No, go sideways. Bro, looks like he's dying over here. He's gonna look better with eyes, I think. Hopefully. His eyes have an interesting color to them. Look at that. Like, he's got one on this side and one on this side. That's pretty cool. We're going to just cover his whole eye in green. go to texture paint and you can see butterfly, little butterfly. It's a mirroring for painting. Hold on, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna just kind of start over because I feel like I did too much and now it's having an issue. So I'm going to, why did it open a B? I don't want the B. Is it this one? No, it's one that I did 11. No. I want to open this with Blender. Open with Blender. Why won't it open it with Blender? I mean, this is annoying me. Like, why are we doing this? My computer just doesn't want to work. That's the whole thing to it. Okay, so it looks like the head... No, stop doing that. The head... Head, ears, and body are all together. Okay. Well, I don't really need to redo it. I'm just looking at this. No, stop hiding them. Why are you hiding everything? Oh god, that's creepy. So if I go to texture mode and look for a butterfly. Here it is, here it is. Bro. Hold on. It doesn't let me click it. I think it says this thing's in the way. So this is going to be on the y-axis. Oh. I see. Thank you so much for that. That's actually perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually redo this. Because I just found that out thanks to the person who just told me that. So we're just going to not save it. And we're going to start over. Because I'd rather start over than have incidents like that happen. But I'm learning, guys. This is a learning process, so this is patience. And it's next attempt. Let me first make sure everything's like where it's supposed to be. And that I didn't mess anything up because I know it's not messed up from someone else. I'm the one who messed it up. So let me make sure that's not the case. Okay. I'm gonna do it right this time. Okay, perfect. This is how it should be looking. I don't know if these are supposed to look like that. I don't know what that is. I think that's the ears. But this is how it should look. And I'm perfect with that. So we're going to bring out this, and we're going to call this default Vulprix head, body, and ears. And then we're going to go into texture paint. And put that on the y-axis, so then it's got mirrored. It looks so funny with the red. Okay, thank you. Alright, we're gonna restart the head this time, and this time we're actually gonna continue, don't worry. I'm just learning some stuff. First, we gotta get all that junk out of the way. Everybody that's watching the live stream and has no idea what Blender is, I'm so sorry. You probably have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just figuring out how to texture paint because I don't know if any of you know this, that haven't been keeping up with SEL. I actually started learning to texture paint when I started creating this game. So everything in this game, when it comes to work for me, I've been learning. So everything I'm doing right now, I'm just learning. And I think it's pretty nice because I'm learning new stuff that I never knew about with Blender, which makes it so much easier and honestly makes my models look much better. So just have patience with me when I do live streams because I'm still learning a bunch of stuff, and it can be pretty difficult and confusing until my slow brain decides to actually listen and understand what we're doing, because my brain's pretty slow. I'm gonna like size that down a little bit. But once I get the hang of it, I'll be fine. That's all that matters. I think that the brown... No, the brown's fine. I think it should go up a little more, and then I think the white should also go up a little more. This means I have to redo the textures for Springhorn again. Fun fact, since I'm learning to retexture and texture and stuff, I've retextured the Springhorn about 4 times now. And I'm gonna have to do it a 5th time, so it's super fun. Honestly, I think this looks much better than the last one anyway, so I'm perfectly fine with this. My brain is very slow. I feel like, I don't know, my brain's just very slow, and it kind of irritates me because, like, I know my brain's slow, but it doesn't ever process to my brain until, like, after an incident. And I'm like, really? See, I feel like this is much smoother for painting. And then we're going to take this and we're just going to thin this out because it doesn't need to be so thick. One of my cats is behind me currently snoring, but she's actually awake, so it's like a wheeze. I don't know why she's doing that. I got some weird cats, guys. Oh, for anyone that is actually interested, one of my cats is possibly pregnant. And no, it's not one of my inside cats because I would fix them, but it's an outside cat that I've been feeding for quite a bit, and she's kind of getting chunky, so I think she's pregnant with kittens, which is great because I don't have the money to be spending on kittens, and I'm going to have to because that's my responsibility. But yeah, I think she has kittens, and if that's the case, then I'm going to have a lot on my plate, more than I already do. So in a way, I kind of hope she isn't, but at the same time, that would be pretty cute to have kittens. This should probably be thinner up here. Also, I saw the tutorial map and oh my gosh, you guys worked insanely fast. The other map maker that I hired is gonna come in and be like, what do I have to do for this map? Literally, so much of it's already completed. It's insane. It's nice looking. Maybe do away with some of these rocks. There's a lot of rocks here. Cause, I mean, it's fine. Like, this part right here is fine, but some of the rocks could be removed. Maybe, like, make it dirt. Okay, I have so many tabs open. I'm trying to open the Vulprix tab, and it wasn't letting me open the Vulprix tab. Alright, now I have to make the nose. Can I select this color? I don't like that it's grabbing onto the side like this. Is there a way to... Oh god. Why is it so big? Like you're at 5 and you're still having issues. And then it gets like really weird. I don't know why I can't seem to fix this. I mean, that looks pretty decent. I'm just gonna remove some of that bottom part. We're getting there. Progress has been made. I feel like I've done this face like 1,000 times already, but practice makes perfect, I guess. Now for these. Let's get this at a 50. Maybe make it like a... Oh god. Something like that actually looks pretty nice. And then these guys have different textures. I don't really do textures for these. Like, I will just separate these and kind of make them the same color as this because they're just like the eyelids, so it's not a big deal. I don't think they should be mirrored. I mean, I guess it's fine. And then this is going to be fur and inner mouth, so this is going to be an image texture. I need to make sure these are also on the same page. I think these are also, yeah. Because I kind of want to go from the face down. Not really. Let me make sure it's mirrored itself. Wait, where is it going? Who? Why is it not opening this? I hit texture paint. Oh, I think I know why. Now we have to add a new one. This will be fur, inner mouth plus eyes. And I need to make sure it says default. There we go. And then I need to make sure it's actually gonna mirror itself. And then this upper half is gonna be like this. We're first gonna do this upper half and second half. Like that much, maybe? How much is that showing? Okay, that's probably perfect. So work in progress. And then right where the eye is, I'm gonna make it so I can see it. That would be nice. What is that good eye placement? Maybe it should be like right here in the middle. So it's still kind of showing that it's looking forward, but it needs to be tinier for that little. It should definitely be closer. That's really creepy. I think it looked fine like that because if it looked the way it looks on the concept art, it might be a little bit weird. So I think it looks fine like this. So then we can put that in. And then we're gonna put its pupil. Oh gosh, that is terrifying. That is terrifying. His pupil needs to be bigger than that. Okay, we're gonna figure out a pupil size before we continue, because that is freaking terrifying. I don't like how these pupils are looking. Actually, I think this is a perfect one right here. What do you guys think? You think that looks good? Don't mind the eye things. It's cross-eyed. Yes, I do think that a lot of the times concept art, it has a better look than it would if it was like on the 3D models. Like 3D models, it might look a little bit different and a little bit weird. I'm not really liking how this eye is turning out. I don't know. It looks a little off to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably redo it. I'm not going to lie that this probably needs to be redone. I think it just needs to be kind of changed. I don't know how I'm going to change it, but we're going to figure that out. I don't think I blended this enough. And then I want to go back with the green and kind of blend the green too, because I think that was also part of the problem. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Now, this inner part of the circle I might not be able to do. We're going to try it. Because I don't know. It makes the eyes look like they're dead or something. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of a good placement. And then we make the eye pupil, which the eye pupil, for some reason, always makes it look terrible. I think I'm making it too tiny. See, like it covers the whole thing. So I'm gonna need to make this bigger. I think that's what I was doing wrong. I didn't make the eye circle big enough. And I think it'd look better with it being a slight bit bigger. Alright guys, what do you think about this? So this is a side view, and this is the front view. Honestly, I think it looks so much better than the other two. And I always like to add a little shininess to it. So this is his side view, and this is his front view. Don't mind his jaw. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that. His jaw be a little funky. I can show this in a better... Hold on. So this is also another, like, preview of it. I feel like these eyelids need to be... I'm scared to move the eyelids because if I move the eyelids, they might mess up the UV map. I don't want to, like, do that. Actually, the eyelids don't have a UV map. I remember that now. Why did I think that they did when they really didn't? Okay. I'm gonna... God, I think I'm making it worse. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Why is it so shiny? What happened? Bro's shiny. No, wait. Why did it do that? Okay, I guess he's shiny now. We're gonna make him shiny. Alright, I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna go AFK and eat some food. So you guys can kind of just stare at his eyeballs until I get back. Fun stuff. I don't know why that just showed up. Why is there like white stuff? What is this? I didn't put that there. Okay, whatever. It's not showing up on the map, so it's fine. So I'll be back in a second, guys. And then once I'm back, we'll finish the Vulprix. Okay, guys, I am back. Sorry if I just like jump scared anybody. I feel like that would have happened. But I am back. I was reading some of the questions while I was eating my food, and one thing I saw was people talking about chaosers or people who kill on sight, and I had an idea for this because I haven't talked to anybody in the development team about this idea, but it kind of just came to me when I heard you guys talking about it. And I think what we could do to make that, why is it like this? You guys see that, right? Why is his head? What happened here? But anyway, I was thinking that to deal with things like that, because I don't want to add strict cooldowns and stuff like that to make the survival experience very limited. I want it to be as realistic as possible. So what I was thinking is that for like the limits and stuff, what we could do is after somebody kills somebody, I was thinking a way to make this kind of realistic in a way for cooldowns is people could have a debuff called exhausted. And naturally in the wild, if you were to kill something or anything of the sorts of killing or hunting, you would naturally get exhausted. An animal would naturally get exhausted when hunting or killing something because it takes energy up. So with this debuff, you become basically weaker. You'll become slower and you might have like a decrease in attacking. So we will make a buff so then people who try chaosing or however it's pronounced, they might have trouble doing that because they're going to be very weak. If that makes sense to any of you guys. Like basically they'll just have a debuff that make them exhausted and they'll be weaker. So the more people they kill, the more weaker they'll become until they rest. I feel like a lot of people will main the philatitis. Because I don't want, the thing that gets me with a lot of survival games is a lot of them have so many strict rules when it comes to like that stuff to avoid chaosing, which I think is completely understandable because it's a big issue and a lot of people can get around certain things, but I feel like I don't want to make it so that nobody nobody has any limitations. Why is it not mirroring? Hold on. Wait. I just don't want people having limitations to too many things. I don't know why it's not mirroring. You guys see that, right? I guess it's fine because it's just the jaw, but that's weird. Because it's supposed to be the Y, because Y is this side. Sorry, I'm like really squirrel brain right now. Everything's just a mess. He's coming together, finally. We're gonna open his mouth. Do the teeth have a separate texture? Fur and inner mouth. Same with this one. Okay, let's work on the inside of his jaw. Game Pass creatures. That's gonna be a big thing if that's ever a thing, but with this game, I don't want it to be a pay to win. I don't want it to be where you have to pay in order to get certain things. So, Game Pass creatures are a really big if. I don't know exactly if we're gonna ever have just like, Game Pass creatures because I want people to enjoy the game despite their current income issues. So if they don't make money and they're little kids and they have to ask their parents, like, obviously we need income for the game when it comes to developers and paying the developers and stuff like that. So obviously we're going to have some sort of game passes and things. One of the ones that we did talk about, which will probably be a thing, is a VIP, and the VIP will basically give you benefits. With Game Pass creatures, though, I was thinking that we could have Game Pass creatures, but with that means that they would also be obtainable in another way through the game itself. So what that means is, like, someone could buy it with Robux, but there's also a way to obtain it in-game as well. But I would make it a very difficult thing, so people who do buy it don't feel like it's a waste. So we'd make it very difficult to obtain the Game Pass creatures, but it would be obtainable to people who have issues buying Game Passes and stuff, because I don't want it to be a pay-to-win. So we could add, and I mean, this is a big if, so we might not even add Game Pass creatures. This is a big just thought. But if we ever were to add them, I think that it would be great to have a way for people to obtain them without buying the Game Pass. And maybe with the people who buy the Game Pass, they could get a special skin or something. I'm trying to figure out the way I want to make these teeth look. And I do actually need to texture the top of this guy's mouth. I don't want to be too pink. Okay. That looks much better. I am working on the Vulprix. This is the fox-like creature. This is the concept of him right here. Yeah, he looked pretty nice. Right now we're just working on the texture of the default since okay, but why are they all like this? I think I know why. It's because it has to be this part. Yeah. Why can't I color these? That's a little strange. Where are these guys at? Are these the ones over here? They are over here. Why are they having issues? It's okay, I can just get past it because these are the teeth, so it's not a big issue. I just need to figure out how to get them completely white. Because it's a little bit difficult. Like, look, they're like having issues or something. It's very interesting. I guess we'll just got to go through here to do it. It won't even let me color that. Why in the world? The teeth are really nice. I actually did not see the teeth before, but the Golden Legend did such good job on these teeth. I love it. I just need these teeth on the like other side. Why are they? You guys see those dark teeth, right? So where where is this guy at? Is it right here? No, Siri, I don't want you talking to me. Go away. I don't know why, but Siri thought that I was talking to her. I said her name twice and she actually didn't pop up on my phone, so I don't know why she popped up the first time. I guess I'm just gonna have to color him in here because I don't know where. Because it shows that they're on. Hold on. I do not see them. Like, where in the world are these guys at? Maybe they're not UV mapped. That could be the possibility. He's just gonna have some black teeth. It's okay, he's got a little bit of tartar. That's fine. And now we have to do this tongue. The tongue is also, okay, perfect. Let me go back to this part because I do need to get this pink stuff for the reference. And then the jaw needs to also be textured down here. Why did you go on this side? No, don't do that. I don't know why it keeps going on that side when I just angle it this way. Like, it's not going on that side. Stop. Is this like the stretch? Okay, perfect. So then I can actually get this to be pink right here. And I wish it would actually mirror, but for some reason the jaw does not want to be a mirror, and I don't know why. It's actually getting annoying. See, why is the pink covering the whole entire jaw side here? I don't want you doing this. Stop it. That's way too dark. I don't like that. I'm just gonna kind of ignore the fact that it's like right down here for a second because I need to still texture the inside. It just really wants to be pink on its jaw. Like, I don't know why. Okay, let's look at this beautiful face. The jaw's not mirrored, thank goodness. Yeah, look at him. I don't know why his under eyes are black. I had them as brown. Okay. So here's his face textured. Don't mind his black teeth. He's got a little tartar. Now we gotta work on the rest of his body. He didn't brush as a kid. Yeah, that's okay though. Talking about Game Pass creatures again, I wanted your guys' opinion. So if we were to ever add Game Pass creatures, say like just one day we added them, I was thinking to make these Game Pass creatures special and also hard to get, we would make it so that, which part of this is this? Is this the inner mouth? It is, okay. We would make it so that the Game Pass creatures were kind of special or different. Now, there's been talk about dinosaur-like creatures in our game, and just because of the fact of our game being semi-realistic and involving basically around animals, dinosaurs aren't very, like, relevant to that subject, which makes it kind of an iffy thing that we want to add dinosaur-like creatures. But I was thinking if we had Game Pass creatures that were insanely hard to get, there's a chance that they could be like dinosaur-like creatures, and I wanted your guys' opinion on it to see what you guys think. And basically they'd just be very hard to obtain. They'd be like mix of a dinosaur and an animal maybe together. I was thinking something of those sorts. They're still black. I need a paint hard brush here. So let me know what you guys think. If there should be, like, for Game Pass creatures, maybe they could be dinosaur-like. How is the Tyrandra model going? The Tyrandra model, I keep saying it probably wrong. I'm so sorry. You know I'm probably suck at pronouncing things, but the Tyrandra model is doing good. I've actually finished it. There's some things I probably need to fix and tweak and stuff, but I'm gonna wait to get it like separated and rigged and textured until we have everything for the Vulprix and the Springhorn done, because those guys are like the main priority before we do the Tyandra and the other creature. No, I don't want it. I want it to mirror on this side. Yeah, like this, not on this side. I don't even know why it was mirroring on that side. Snakes, I want to try to make snakes a thing. I actually talked about this in the dev meeting we had on the 1st of March, and we wanted to add snakes, but with snakes, it's kind of difficult because snakes do not have limbs. So terrain issues can definitely be a thing when it comes to snakes, because they don't have limbs. It would be harder for them to kind of, how would I say this? It'd be kind of hard for them to adapt to the terrain and move around on the terrain when it comes to stuff like that because they don't have limbs, like I said. So we definitely want to add some sort of snake. Now, if we cannot add a snake to a playable, we definitely want to do some sort of NPC snake. So it wouldn't be like no snakes at all. We want to plan on adding a snake, and if we can't do a playable, we will definitely do an NPC. This hair is getting on my nerves, bro. I also have to fix the face so it's kind of relevant to this hair. Is it just me, or does the side of that hair look really weird? Okay, I think it's just the lighting because it looks dark. Like it still has issues with it. I'm actually going to fix the face because as you can see in the concept, it has the hair line go down like that. So I'm thinking I'm just going to make a little bit of white right here. Let's see how this looks. Okay, I love this. Okay, this looks so much better. Ooh, so smooth. Okay, that's definitely going to be a thing. So here is the face so far. I'm really procrastinating on the ears because the ears are split in so many parts, but that's okay. A woolly mice. That actually is a pretty good idea. Having like a mouse that's mixed with a mammoth or something. That would be pretty cool. That is also true. It would be very weird to see a duck, a turtle, a panda mix, and then, oh, there's a velociraptor mix. So that's one of the reasons why we're kind of still debating on that and stuff. Ancient creature game pass, yes. We would have like an ancient creature game pass if we were to have like ancient dinosaurs or something in the game. There are scientists who are trying to de-extinct some mammals like woolly mammoth. It would be cool if there were dinosaurs that got somewhat de-extinct using reptiles. Yeah, if we were ever to like, I guess, make them, then maybe we could make them slightly animal-like. Oh my gosh, I love the basilisk lizard. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that wrong. Dragon birds or mutated bugs. We will not have dragons. We've come to the conclusion that we might add dinosaurs, but if we are going to add dinosaurs, there would definitely be no dragons. It's just going to be, like, obviously we can have ones that look like dragons, but they won't be, like, mixed with dragons and stuff like that. Right now, the map should be good until we get foliage. Right now, we're just waiting on the foliage to be uploaded. I would say removing some of the rocks and making them look like mud. I do want to add textures. I actually learned recently how to add textures to terrain. And I feel like that would make our game pop a lot more if we had our own terrain textures. So I want to add different textures. I might mess around with it after the live stream. I might actually, I'm gonna mess with it after live stream. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'm gonna put different textures on the grass and stuff and see how it kind of looks, and then we can kind of base and judge it off of that. So I feel like that would make the game look really cool if we had its own textures for the terrain. It's been a long time since I've learned how to do it, so I'm gonna have to relearn it again, but it's okay. It is okay. I'm gonna actually paint this to be a lighter color because do you see how that looks very odd and very funky? We're gonna add like nothing too prominent, just something like that. We're getting there. We're making progress, guys. So these guys are going to actually be very easy right here because all of them are just going to be white. I think that some of them will have a little bit of darkness, but most of them will be white. So let's do these guys real quick and make them just white. I cannot wait to make skins on the Vulprix, because that's what I'm going to do after this default skin. Mutation skins, and then the skins that was submitted. I think that's all the visibleness of these furs. I have to go in and manually, like, add these in. Because there's, like, holes and stuff on them, and I don't want them to be, like, funky looking. Ooh, don't do that. We do not need our brown looking white. And then we do these ones on the bottom. No, we're gonna go to object mode. There it is. I do need to reduce the triangles of the Tyandra. I just remembered that it has a bunch of triangles, so the model is like complete, but not fully complete. Wait, that's the wrong one. These guys. I think this one, I'm going to actually make this like, I'm going to wait to do the rest of the fur on this side. We're just going to do like the front part right here and then get the rest later on. I want to get the ears first. I like working like body down. So then if I'm making like the neck or something, it's going to look kind of symmetric because since we're using splits and we have to do textures, I don't want it to be where this side looks like it has more white than the other side. I want it to be symmetric, so I'm working from like the body down, or the head down, not body down. I am not the creator of Horse Life, no. Creator of Horse Life is Arethia, the creator of Creatures of Sonaria. I make videos on Horse Life, but I'm not the creator. Why did I take Flaming Skies away? I didn't take Flaming Skies away. You can blame that on the person who caused the drama. There was somebody who caused drama, and it was just not good. Let me go back to this one. So yeah, the drama issues happened, and we just quit Flaming Skies. I quit Flaming Skies. I did not want to be an owner of a game that had so many issues because of one specific person. That is why Flaming Skies kind of died down. There was a lot of mistakes I made with that game though, so I mean it kind of had its downfall, but that's okay because the past is the past, and maybe one day if my studio gets big enough with SEL, I might make another dragon game, but that's in the far future because I want to focus on SEL first. I want to focus on everything to make this game better, and then once we get more people into our game and once we have like a lot of things completed, we might consider making another game, and it could be a dragon game. So I'm just letting you guys know now, but that's in the far future. I'm not even planning for that right now. I'm really excited to see how this game goes though, because I've put, and one difference, because a lot of people are kind of sketchy about SEL because of my past projects failing. I just want to let you guys know I'm putting in my hard work and hard money, like hard earned money, into SEL. So the difference between my old games and this game is that this game I'm actually putting my money into. I'm not just going to abandon it for no reason whatsoever. So this game I'm definitely going through. I don't care. I'm going to definitely try to make this game the best of its ability. And if it doesn't have the best of its ability, then I'll be disappointed with myself. So what do triangles do? That is a very good question. Triangles, what they are in Blender, is kind of like, I'm really hard. It's really hard to explain in a sense for me. But triangles. So let me show you guys. Okay, I need to gather myself to show you. This has 13 triangles. What this basically means is that's how much I guess it has to load into like a game or something. And the more triangles, I can't really explain how to like explain the triangles and what they basically mean, but what I can say is the more triangles you have, the more lag your game gets. In Roblox specifically, because Roblox has a hard time handling certain games. So as you can see, this one has 13,000. Most of our models will stay in the range of 13,000 to 20,000. There will never be one over 20,000. If there is, there's a good reason for it. There might be a reason as to, well, there was a lot to put into the model, there was a lot of detail, but luckily for us, since we're texture painting, we don't have to worry about having so many triangles because we don't have to have like so many details cut into the model like we used to do in Flaming Skies. So triangles basically just determines how much lag your game's gonna have, if that makes sense. So um let me actually put that. Okay, perfect. I thought it wasn't gonna mirror. I was gonna cry. But yeah, that's how it's basically explained. If you guys know how to explain it better, then let me know because I suck at explaining triangles because I'm gonna be honest, I don't fully understand triangles. Like I understand the basic concept of it and the basic like knowledge of triangles, but I don't know so much to the point that I can tell you like 100%. So if someone in this chat knows more about it, you are definitely welcome to tell us. Or tell them, or tell me, whoever. Oops, that's the wrong color. And it needs to be mirrored. No, why did it do that? I was trying to get this color right here. Don't be silly. So I need it to actually stretch out right here. I need to make sure this is symmetrical. See, this is what I'm talking about. I have to like see if it's symmetrical or not, because you can see here how it's like very unsymmetrical. There we go, that's more symmetrical. So then it makes it look cleaner. Because, yeah, it just makes it look cleaner. The model is starting to get made, guys. We're finally starting it. Let's get this. Or not model, but texture. Alright. Oh, I forgot I need to be in this. I don't know why, but like it doesn't show the color that I pick with the color picker when I'm in that mode. I don't know why it does that. But it does. It likes to be silly. Ooh, and I can show you guys the size of all bricks will be, because once I finish this texture, I will upload it into Roblox, because I have a little model place. I have a unworked or unfinished texture of the spring horn in there, so I can kind of show you guys the difference of sizes. I might honestly have to remodel the spring horn, but honestly that might come later on after pre-alpha is out. Also, thank you. I love texturing. I don't know what it is, but once I figured out texturing from like a basic standpoint, I love doing it. It feels very satisfying to be coloring an animal like this, and I get to decide how it looks. So like when people are like, "Oh, well there's so many skins in the game. How are you going to create them?" Like, I love doing them. This is like my free time stuff. This is not like work to me. I love doing them. Now, of course, it's going to get tiring after a while because there's so many, but I love doing these. It's just so satisfying to me, and it opens up my creativity. And if you don't know, I'm a very creative person. Or I try to be. So it kind of does that, and then everything else is just kind of the same. It does have a little bit of white on its underbelly, so what I might do is I might take and start the white on this body part. So we're going to start the white right here. Oh god, I forgot. I need to be in this model part. I just see the colors better when I'm in this part, so I like to use this a lot. So I'm going to start like right here. That is where the belly's going to start. Maybe up a little bit. Oh, go closer. There we go. I don't understand why this is so like narrow. Hold on. Like you can see like some, oh my gosh. No, that's not what I want. I feel like it wasn't dark enough. Let me redo those whites because I just ruined the white that I created. Oh lord. What is this? Is this the other part? Why? What happened to his body? Why is this here? Sir, what's going on with your body here? Why are we inverted like this? I'm just gonna... I mean, I guess that's... I can't tell. I think that's just part of the model. We're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with it. See if it looks bad after a while. I just need to finish creating this white. There we go. He's getting there. He's looking more lively. I will also post this in development, so this will be in development once it's done. This body's shaped a little weird. Not like the modeler's fault. It just looks weird by itself. Like the body looks weird by itself, but it looks fine with the model. So this kind of curves. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it curve a little bit down. It's gonna go down like this. So it starts off strong and then it just goes down like that. Without it doing that. Because it also goes down on the leg too. I might change this side right here. Hold on. Because I feel like it needs to dip down a little bit more. But I also need it symmetrical. We're getting there. We're just doing the little iffy parts. And then of course I have to do this part because it's gonna look funky without it. I think that after that it's kind of gone, so we're just gonna make it like very small amounts right there. Just tiny amounts. So far, this is what we got, guys. It looks pretty nice. I'm liking how it's looking. Tell me if the right mid leg has UV. Okay, let me find the right mid leg. Right. Is it the front or the back? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna check all of them. So this one has a UV map. That one has a UV map. That one has a UV map. That one does too. That one also does. That one does. Almost thought it didn't. I didn't see it first. That one does. That one does. These hairs do. Same for the other side. I think all of them have UV maps. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't think you got a UV map. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me just go to like a very blank one so I can see better. I don't think this guy has a UV map because this guy has one. That one has one, but this one doesn't. All the other ones do though. So this is the only part that doesn't have a UV map. And that is the left, I think it is. Yeah. You're sending me a new file. Thank you so much. I didn't even know it didn't have a UV map. Thank you. While they do, I'm just gonna finish the body and then we can do the legs on the new one. Ooh, I do need to finish the hairs. I almost forgot about the hair. I think I'm just gonna keep the hair like a pure white like this because we already have the dark part, so we'll be fine. Then once I get that new one, I'll just load in the files of the texture there, and that'll also determine if my textures decide to be right or not. If you guys don't understand why I'm retexturing the Vulpix, because I've actually posted the texture of the Vulpix before, it was because it wasn't split. So I just kind of had to redo it, and I didn't want the person who did the Golden Legends, I didn't want them to retexture it just because they already textured it, and it was kind of my fault for not figuring out the model style, so I didn't want them to have extra work on their hands. So that's why I'm doing it, because their modeling and their textures are amazing. It's just I had to find an issue with our models at first, which kind of sucked, but we got through it. I need to remove this back leg because I can't see where it ended on here. Okay, actually, we need to fix this. This needs to end, oh god. This needs to end right here. So it goes down. Hold on. I feel like that's too dark of a color. I don't know where that came from. Right there. Does it do it on this leg too? Hold on. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I need to fix that. That's actually bothering me. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this little... Oh, no. We're not weight painting this thing. We're texture painting. There we go. And since the Vulpix kind of has not like a faded in texture, it's more so like lines, I can make them more sharp. And then this part is, I think, these two are the last parts with this color, and it's just white. So these two can just be white. And this one needs to also be fixed a little bit. There we go. That looks much smoother. And this one kind of starts with the white, so I'm going to start with this one, having the white. Just so the white's not too tiny of a space. I feel like the Springhorn was much harder to actually texture, and that's the one I have to texture the most, so that's very fantastic for me. It's more so curved, so it's kind of coming from down here and going up like this. There we go. His body has been textured. The only thing that needs to be textured now is the legs. That was actually not too hard. That was pretty simple. What do you guys think so far of him? The Vulprix is a wolf hybrid. Not wolf hybrid, sorry. I read fox wolf and said wolf. It's a fox enhanced. So there's going to be two different types of creatures in our game. There's going to be the hybrids as well as the enhanced animals. So what that basically means is there'll be some like the oh my gosh, like the springhorn. I'm gonna use the springhorn because I cannot pronounce some of them. I need to like do my research and actually know how to pronounce the animals in my game or the creatures in my game. The springhorn is mixed with two different species of animals, and unlike that, the Vulprix is more so of an enhanced fox. So it's just a fox. It's not mixed with anything. It's just kind of enhanced. So that's how these are gonna kind of work in the game. I do check my DMs in Discord, but sometimes I'm not able to because I have so many. So if I miss a DM or something, that's because I probably didn't see it. Just to let you guys know. Yeah, there's people in the stream causing issues. Or were. I don't know if they're still here. Sometimes I don't look at the I don't know why my Streamlabs decided to be stupid again. I have Streamlabs and I have its own moderation system, but sometimes it doesn't even turn itself on. Like it's just off. So let me make sure that it's actually on because I'm gonna be so mad if Streamlabs does not want to moderate my own thing. They came back with a different profile picture. To the person that's spamming, if you spam again, the bot will get you. I've turned him back on. So, AI moderation, yeah. I don't have any actual moderation yet. I don't know if I want to have people moderating this live streams, but I don't know anybody who like want to that I could trust with not doing stupid stuff in the chat. Like obviously if you're one of the developers for SEL, I'd probably trust you. So if you want to be a moderator, just let me know. I would definitely add you. Would there ever be a creature mixed with more than two creatures? I don't know. I think the most we'd have is 3. Maybe we could have Game Pass creatures have a mix of more than just that. Cosmic Puppy. Did you send the link to the new Vulprix with the UV thing? Because I don't see it unless I'm blind. I think I'm blind, okay? I'm blind as can be. Let me remember how to make people mods in this. I'm first gonna make Mega. Oh, the chat's moving. I can't. Okay, add as moderator. It can be standard. Stop spamming. Alright, Mega, you should have moderation. Hopefully it's you moderating. That I put as moderator. I'll also put our map maker as a moderator too. Alright, perfect. So 2 people are now moderating. I've been doing a lot of development work because I don't know if you guys know, I don't think I told anybody yet, but my computer's processor is literally dying. So I cannot run Horse Life. Like, I can't run any games. I can just develop. So I've been doing a bunch of live streams developing. Here and there, I'll make videos on Roblox, but it takes a lot of my computer to do it. So I've just kind of been doing a lot of development until I get a new processor. And with that, I also have to get a new motherboard. I have to get basically everything new except my graphics card because I just got my graphics card. So if you guys are curious on why I haven't been doing too much development videos on Horse Life and stuff, it's because my computer just can't handle it right now. My parts in my computer are like 5 years old. So it's insane. Let me see if it got sent. Did you send it yet? Because I don't see it yet. Tindria. Thank you, Mega. Tindria is the pronunciation for the wolf mixed with the puma. Tindria. Which graphics do I run? I run them at max because it's not the graphics, it's the processor trying to process it. And everything's so old that I have to renew everything. So, once I get my new processor, which will be very soon because I already have the CPU heater coming in, I just need to get the processor, motherboard, and my power supply, and I'll be good. And RAM. I have to get new RAM. Oh gosh. It's a lot of work. I want to see before I get into... Why did I do that? Okay. We're gonna do legs, front, and back. Default bricks. I'm just gonna see something while I wait for the new models thingy to come in so I can do the legs on this side. So if I hit mirror, please tell me it's gonna mirror on this side too. It does not. Oh no. Does anyone who knows how to texture, is there a way to mirror this side of texturing? So if I was to like draw this and it would be able to mirror on this side, because when I do this, it's not even mirroring. What the heck? Hold on. For some reason it's not even mirroring on the other side of this, but it's not mirroring. Like, it's at least supposed to mirror on the opposite side of the leg, but it's not doing that. What about X? Options? I don't know how to do this. It'll mirror if you mirror the mesh. Did you apply the mirror before texturing? I didn't. I think someone else did, because this is the model that was split and then rigged, so it doesn't have any like obviously this was mirrored and then they applied the mirror and it's on this side. Yes, I got the new one. Why does it open in here? I don't want to open it in this, and I don't want to see a B. Why am I looking at a B? What the heck? Okay, so this should be the one. If it wants to open, it's kicking me out. Let me close out of some of these Blender. I'm gonna close out of the Springhorn one because I do need to finish the Springhorn. Oh, did I not save it? Oh well, that doesn't matter. I still have to redo it anyway. I'm currently trying to open the file, but it's not opening the file, and it's because of my computer. It's not because of anything else. I don't like you. Why won't you open it? It's literally just a Blender. Download it. That's not what I want to open it in. Open with Blender, please. It won't even let me open it. It's not letting me open it with Blender. Stop. I don't want to share it. I want to open it. It's literally not letting me open that Blender. Import it. Oh, I see what you mean. Hold on. File, import, FBX. There we go. Look, he's right here. And it has, awesome, it has its thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take its legs. I'm going to kidnap the legs of this guy and be like, yep. Thank you, Mega. That was helpful. I wasn't sure how I was gonna do it. So here's his legs. And oh my, where did these teeth come from? Why are they so big? What the heck? They're huge. Okay, I think they UV mapped that black tooth right there. But oh my gosh, that scared me. They're huge. If I need that tooth, I'll just do that. But I'm focused on the legs at the moment, so... What else is it deleting? What is this? I don't think I need that. I feel like I should actually keep that, though, because I'm scared that I just deleted something I need. So we're just going to keep whatever that is. You know what I should have done? It's okay. Damage is already done. Now I have to find the right placement for these guys. That looks like good placement, right, guys? Do you think this looks good? Good enough placement. Oh, that makes sense. So when you mirror an object, the texture you draw on it will be on both sides. But if you apply the mirror and then separate them, the texture won't mirror onto the other one. They already are separated. Is there a way to make it so that if they already are separated, that I can just... No. I can just, like, mirror it on the other side without ruining the, Wait, why is that there? Hold on. UV editor. You're supposed to be with your friends here. Hopefully that doesn't make it mess up a little bit. But I wonder if there's a way to mirror it on the other side. Hold on, we got texture paint. Yeah, because it's only going to mirror on the other side of the leg, not the actual one. The model is rigged, but it's not this one. I can actually show you guys the rigged model. I wonder if I could load in the textures on that one. Let me try something. We're gonna go to the rig of this guy and see if I can get the face and everything textured. So let me save the body and ears. And let me save the inner mouth. And are there any other ones I did on? Nope, I just have to do the legs now. So let me see if I can load this in. On the rigged one. That would be very cool if I could. Is there a way to hide this rig? I don't want to see it. Okay. I'm gonna open this up so you guys can see what I'm doing, because you currently can't. Is it this one? Bro, where is it at? Why is it not showing up? There we go. We can see if I can assign it to both. This is the texture, not texture, this is the rigged one. I'm going to attempt to default. Why is it in caps? I'm not trying to yell at it. Where's the... Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at it. Oh god. It looks goofy. Hold on. I want this one to be separate though. So we're gonna open. I wonder if I did it wrong. That's weird. Is it because this one might not be UV mapped? That's why. I don't think it's UV mapped. Hold on. I should have seen if it was or not. Yeah, this one's not UV mapped. That is why the texture's not working. Oh well. You know what? We tried. We'll just have to implement the texture when the rig gets to the texture. It's not a big deal. That's why it's not working. But I can show you guys the rig because we have the rig, thank goodness. And then animations. I don't know how this works. I'm not a Blender pro when it comes to rigging, but we're gonna look at the poses it can do. That I know it can do. Look at the head. Yeah. It's looking up. And it's very oddly textured because it doesn't have a UV map. Yeah, this is the rig for this guy. He's got very floppy ears. I'm not a pro, so I'm just trying to see what I can and can't do with this. But you kind of get the memo of this rig. Yeah, we're just gonna make his leg float away. For test applications, are there any specific requirements and or roles that are going to be needed for them? So, since the tester applications are going to be coming on April 6th when we make our big announcement, and the big announcement's not released, don't worry, it's not that. It's just like one of those dev blogs. When we release our dev blog on April 6th, then we will be opening tester applications. And the only requirement so far is that you have somewhat of a decent knowledge on how bugs work in the game. So kind of like you kind of know some scripting, but you don't like script, if that makes sense. So like you know how bugs work and how they should like be announced to the people who are scripting for the game. You also need to be at least 15 plus to be a tester in our game. That is also one of the major requirements. Now, as we get closer to the opening of tester, there'll be other requirements probably, but for right now, that is what we have so far. Oh yeah, we're hopping around. Oh, I forgot you guys can view it in this side. He looks so silly! I'm gonna crouch. This is how he's gonna crouch in the game, guys, and you're gonna walk around looking like this. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not messing up the rig, by the way. This is just my Blender part of the rig, so anyone who has the rig for this, it's not gonna mess up for them. But look how curvy his ears are gonna be. Oh, I love this. He's a little sad puppy with his arm dislocated. Why is his arm dislocated? Okay, go back up there. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, he's a little sad puppy. This is quite entertaining, yes. This is the first... Oh, I can show you guys the Springhorn rig. Hold on. We're just being silly because I'm taking a break for a second. I've been doing some textures, so I will show you guys the Springhorn rig. Yeah, because we have that too, and animations are being worked on for that. Properties, where's my blender? Okay, I need to open it apparently. I'm gonna be honest, the Springhorn one is not as like satisfying because his ears don't do that whole thing, but it's still pretty good. The models and the rig are amazing. I don't know where it is. Why won't it show up the blender for this guy? Like, I have it open and it's not showing up in properties for my live stream to show you guys. Because all I have is this one and the rig of the other one. So I might have to close out of the Vulprix rig and maybe it might actually show up. So why does he look like that from afar? We'll just have him like this so you guys can see him better. His colors for what he truly is. Okay, here we go. Springhorn rig. Yeah, we got our Springhorn. Also, you can, as long as you don't use the model and the rig for another game, obviously, you can just mess around with the rig. I really don't care. As long as you don't use it for personal benefits, if that makes sense. As long as you're just messing around, I don't really care. The Springhorn. Oh yeah. This is him drinking. But yeah, this is the Springhorn. And then he's got his ears. They don't really move because I should have split the ear. Well, this ear should have been split, but that's okay. Because if he gets a remodel, then it doesn't really matter. Yeah. I love messing around with the rig like this. Even though I have no clue what's going on with this rig. Like, because I'm not a person who does animations or rigs or stuff like that. I just think this is funny. He's going to be praying. Hold on. We got to get the look. You guys got to look at him. Oh my gosh. There's so many blue things. I don't even know what these blue things are. Oh no, he got decapitated. I didn't think it was gonna do that. What about his tail? I've actually messed around with the rig of the Springhorn yet. I do it just for fun. Yeah, look, look at his back feet. His back feet are gone. Hold on, we gotta put him down like this. Yeah, he's falling. That's what falling animations are gonna look like. And he's dancing. Hold on, you guys need. He's doing the tippy tap dance. Oh no, he actually got it. Oh gosh, that is terrifying. Bro's getting decapitated. I'd like to do this because, I mean, honestly, I don't know much about, like, animations and rigging and stuff like that, but I do it just to see how well it's made, and it looks like it's pretty well made, so. From what I know. Oh gosh. I don't know if those are supposed to do that. I don't know. He's getting decapitated. Okay. Stand like normal. He's gonna lick his paws. Lick the paws. Yeah, this is like realistic. This is how he's gonna lick his paws. He's gonna bend them that forward. But yeah, this is the rig for him. All right, let's go back to the main part. um, let me go back to my vault bricks. Here we go. So I just had to like figure out how to get the. Okay, so what I might do. I got an idea. So I'm going to work on this side real quick for the texture. We're gonna just do like a simple kind of look to him on his feet or his legs, because we're actually testing something. We're gonna test if I can mirror it on the other side. So there is, oh gosh. I honestly don't need to mirror it on the other side of the leg itself. I just need it mirrored to the other leg. Okay, so we have that. Now what if we just took that? I don't even know what I was gonna do with this. Like, hold on. We need to do the legs. And then took this. I don't want to move it because I'm scared that's gonna mess it up. Could we duplicate it? Because when we duplicate it, it's still got the same texture. I'm confused. I've been streaming for like 3 hours now. It's insane. I'm gonna finish the rest of the legs off stream. I'm probably just gonna do them individually because I'm too scared to mirror them and then cause issues and have to redo them. So I'm not gonna like in the live stream just yet. For those people who've stayed in the live stream, I'm gonna show you a little sneak peek of the tutorial map. For those who have stayed this long. I'm thinking of what I should show you guys. Should I just show you guys the whole map that we have so far as a little sneak peek? And this is like a heavy work in progress, by the way. We don't have foliage on it yet. We don't have anything like that. We just kind of have the terrain kind of outgone. And props to the people who worked on it because they finished a lot of this in like split seconds. Me who just joined. That's funny. Well, today's your lucky day. Okay. So this is the map so far. As you can see, someone else is here still working on it. Or they're just looking around. I don't know which one they're doing. This is some of the map. Now, this is a heavy work in progress, meaning that some of this will be, like, different. And this is the tutorial map, by the way. This is not the main map. Tutorial map is going to be something that players will see and join into when they first join the game. And they're going to go through a tutorial in this map to kind of get things done and understand the mechanics of our game. Again, a very work in progress. A lot of the terrain's done. We still have to do foliage and everything. And then, I'm going to show you guys the size reference of Springhorn. This is how small Springhorn's going to be. And by the way, this is like a unfinished texture right here. Don't mind that. If the Springhorn looks a little goofy, it's because I messed up a lot of things on the model. So I might have to redo it in the future. It's kind of fine. It's not too bad of an issue, but definitely want to fix that in the future. But yeah, this is how small the Springhorn's going to be compared to a human. Yeah, our Rim the Thing is definitely working hard on getting the map completed. Our other map maker, Stan, is gonna come in and be like, what do I work on? Because literally all this stuff is almost like, all the terrain's almost gone and done. But yeah, this is how big the Springhorn's gonna look. For reference of the baby size, I can kind of show you guys. So let me duplicate. So this is going to be, and obviously the babies are going to have textures and stuff, but I think that the baby is going to be like this tiny. Now this might change. This might not be the official size, but that's what I plan for the babies. That's how small they're going to be. They're going to be tiny. But yeah, that's the size reference again. And then also, this is the map. It's still a heavy work in progress. This is a tutorial map. This is what you guys see when you first join into the game. Honestly, it looks amazing. I might do some work on this behind the scenes with the other map makers when we get foliage and stuff. I definitely want to add like, what's it called? Textures to it. So like, it's not going to be Roblox textures. It'll be different textures on the grass and the rocks and the sand. And I'm going to kind of play around with that after the stream. And I'm going to get like the opinions from our map makers as well to what we want to do. And also don't mind the signs. The signs are us planning for what we want to put and where, because we still don't have a lot of stuff and we just have the terrain kind of going here. So yeah, that is how things are so far with the tutorial map. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream here. I've been streaming for 3 hours. I'm going to finish up the Vulpix models textures behind the scenes. So thank you all for watching and joining in. I'll put like a development notification on the Discord when I complete the Vulpix textures and you guys can see the finished concept of it. And then I'll do some other stuff. So thank you guys for watching. I'll do another live stream soon, whenever that is, and kind of finish up on some textures and all the stuff like that. Maybe I'll show the tutorial map. Who knows? This is definitely probably the longest stream that I've done so far on SEL. If you haven't already, make sure to join the Discord too if you want to support it and you have Discord, as that's what stuff will be posted when I don't do my live streams. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. I see you later.